Here's something I learned. There's no such thing as an overnight success. All successes we see around us have been years in the making. Running a small business means you have to wear many hats and tackle numerous challenges head-on. He shares his own experiences facing failure while launching his first business, highlighting that success in the business world is not easy to achieve. In his book, the author suggests niching down to become the GOAT expert in a specific area. And in this book, the author shares his thoughts on hiring the right people for the job. He recognizes that the business can only expand as quickly as its owner grows. He stresses that without a clear understanding of your financial situation, you cannot make informed decisions about your business. He emphasizes that without marketing, even the best product or service can fail because no one will know about it. The author talks about the need for continuous innovation and how complacency can be the downfall of any small business. One of the most important lessons the author shares in his book is the importance of patience. When it comes to business growth, he recognizes that building a successful business takes time and that overnight success is a myth. Remember, growth isn't just about profits, it's about people, purpose, and process. As you apply these lessons to your own life, I encourage you to reflect on how they can help you not only build a successful business, but also make a positive impact on the world. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the book. Don't forget to like and share this video if you found it valuable. As someone who has experienced both successes and failures in my career, I can confidently say that this is one of the hardest lessons to learn. It's natural to want quick results and feel frustrated when they don't materialize. However, it's important to remember that sustainable growth takes time. Trying to rush the process can lead to poor decisions and ultimately hinder your progress. Instead, focus on building a solid foundation for your business, providing excellent customer service, and continuously improving. By doing so, you'll set your business up for long-term success. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither was any great work of art, invention, or achievement. Greatness takes time, effort, and dedication. Trust in the journey and enjoy the process. He encourages entrepreneurs to always be looking for better ways to serve their customers and simplify their offerings. The author emphasizes that serving your customer should always be the primary focus of any business. This means putting their needs first, understanding their pain points, and delivering exceptional service. He highlights that when you prioritize customer service, it leads to increased satisfaction, loyalty, and positive word-of-mouth referrals. I've seen this firsthand in my work with businesses. Those who make customer service a priority tend to have happier customers who become loyal advocates of their brand. On the other hand, businesses that neglect customer service often struggle to retain customers and face negative reviews and word of mouth. To make customer service a priority, it's important to train your employees to be responsive, empathetic, and helpful. Additionally, it's crucial to gather customer feedback regularly and use it to improve your products, services, and overall customer experience. By putting your customers first, you'll build relationships that will benefit both you and your business in the long run. I've seen this firsthand in my experience working with businesses. Those who succeed are the ones who embrace change and are willing to experiment with new ideas. Innovation doesn't always have to be groundbreaking. Sometimes it's the small things that make the biggest difference. For example, finding ways to streamline your processes, improve customer service, or introduce new products or services that meet evolving customer needs. By encouraging a culture of innovation, you can ensure that your business stays ahead of the competition and continues to grow. And I couldn't agree more. I've seen firsthand how effective marketing can be in driving business growth. As a writer, I've worked with businesses to develop marketing strategies that have helped them reach new customers and increase sales. To succeed in marketing, it's crucial to have a clear strategy and a deep understanding of your target audience. This includes identifying the right channels to reach your audience, crafting a compelling message, and tracking results to see what's working and what needs to be improved. But it's not just about reaching a wide audience. Effective marketing is also about building trust and credibility with your customers. By providing value and solving problems, you can establish yourself as a reliable business that customers can count on. So if you're a small business owner, don't overlook the power of marketing. With a smart strategy and consistent effort, you can drive growth and build a thriving business. This is a lesson I've learned firsthand as a business owner. When I started my business, I was excited but quickly overwhelmed by the number of financial tasks I had to manage. However, I soon realized that knowing my numbers was crucial to making informed decisions about pricing, expenses, and profitability. There are several key financial metrics to track, including cash flow, profit margins, expenses, and return on investment. By monitoring these numbers regularly, you can identify areas where you need to adjust and make necessary changes to keep your business on track. One way to ensure you stay on top of your numbers is to use accounting software to automate your financial tracking. By investing the time to understand your financials, you'll be able to make smarter decisions and set your business up for success. This is a lesson I've embraced throughout my career. I've always prioritized my personal growth by reading books, taking courses, and learning from mentors in my field. Investing in yourself can take many forms, from attending industry events to pursuing advanced education, or simply carving out time for self-reflection and goal setting. It may seem counterintuitive to invest in yourself rather than your business initially, but it yields high returns. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that employees who invested in their own growth were seen as more valuable by their employers and were more likely to receive promotions and pay raises. Moreover, investing in your growth can boost your confidence and open up new opportunities that you may not have considered otherwise. He highlights the importance of finding individuals who are not only skilled, but also share the company's values and passion. This is a lesson I've learned firsthand as a business owner. When I started my business, I was eager to hire employees who could help me grow. However, I quickly learned that technical skills alone were not enough. I needed people who were passionate about my business and aligned with my vision. Today, my team is made up of individuals who are not only experts in their fields, but also embody the values I want to see in my company. When you hire for both skills and shared values, you create a cohesive team that works together to achieve common goals. Additionally, when employees feel like they are part of a shared mission, they are more likely to be engaged and productive, which leads to better business outcomes. By specializing in a particular niche, you can establish yourself as an authority and build a loyal following. This is a lesson I've applied to my work as a writer and found great success. When I first started writing, I tried to write about everything. However, I soon realized that by focusing on a specific niche, I could connect with readers on a deeper level and build a strong online presence. For example, by writing about productivity and self-improvement, I've been able to reach a large audience of like-minded individuals who are interested in personal growth. But it's important to note that niching down doesn't mean limiting your potential market. Instead, it means becoming the top choice for a targeted group of customers. By becoming the best in your niche, you'll have a loyal customer base that trusts your expertise and is willing to pay a premium for it. It requires immense patience, resilience, and above all, grit. And I couldn't agree more. My journey as a writer has also been filled with countless rejections and setbacks. There were times when I questioned my abilities and doubted whether I could make a living writing. But it was my determination to succeed that kept me going. I learned that success is not a straight line. It's a roller coaster ride filled with ups and downs. The key is to pick yourself up after a setback and come back even stronger. So if you're an entrepreneur or aspiring to be one, remember that success is not guaranteed. You must put in the hard work, learn from your mistakes, and most importantly, never give up. And this book is a perfect example of that. Now, before we dive into the lessons, let's start off with a word from our sponsor. But without further ado, let's jump into Lesson 1. Entrepreneurship takes grit. As the author mentions, entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. Lesson 2. Customers are everything. In the book, the author emphasizes the importance of putting your customers first. This is a lesson I've learned firsthand through my work as a writer and as a business owner. When you prioritize your customers, listen to their feedback and strive to exceed their expectations, you build trust and loyalty that can take your business to new heights. However, it's crucial to remember that the customer is not just a number. Each customer is a unique individual with specific needs and expectations. By understanding and addressing their pain points, you can build relationships that will keep them coming back for more. One way to do this is by asking for feedback and reviews. When customers feel valued and heard, they're more likely to become brand ambassadors, recommending your products or services to others. Lesson 3. Niche down to stand out. In the age of social media and online marketplaces, standing out from the crowd is essential. Lesson 4. Hire for heart and skill. Building a team is one of the most critical aspects of growing a business. Lesson 5. Invest in your growth first. The author stresses the significance of investing in one's own growth and development, especially when running a small business. Lesson 6. Know your numbers. The author underscores the importance of being financially literate and tracking your numbers closely. Lesson 7. Marketing is your growth engine. In the book, the author talks about the importance of marketing and how it can help small businesses grow and thrive. Lesson 8. Never stop innovating. Lesson 9. Be patient. Growth takes time. Lesson 10. Always serve your customer first. Final thoughts. I hope you found these lessons as insightful as I did.